So what does the left do? Encourages everyone to become criminals by blocking freeways, setting fires, throwing rocks, destroying city property, and attacking federal agents. Might as well hold up a sign that says, "I'm a violent criminal. Please arrest me."
Dr. Phil has had enough and totally goes off on the rioters, attacking police and burning down cities as ICE is doing their job of arresting the illegal migrants to protect Americans, and trashes the woke media for pushing lies, which is tanking their own ratings even further. Let's get in.
Today's real story is nothing short of mind-blowing. Watch these images from Los Angeles.
The LAPD moving in on horseback, firing rubber bullets at protesters, moving them on through the heart of LA.
Do you think this is peaceful? And when I ask that, I genuinely want to know. I want you to comment below whether you agree or disagree. Now, look, pictures don't lie most of the time. I mean, in this AI era, I suppose they can, but these are straight up pictures unchanged. Your eyes don't deceive you, but the media does. CNN's Dana Bash, well, she compares this madness to what happened in LA in 1992.
What did happen in 1992 was so different from what we're seeing now. I mean, that was a real riot.
Guess this isn't a real riot. MSNBC interviewing California Representative Judy Chu, a Democrat, who calls this a, quote, manufactured crisis. What does that even mean? This crisis isn't manufactured. MSNBC's news coverage is manufactured. That's what's manufactured.
You have outliers that throw things and cause damage. And so, yes, the LAPD came in and they called it an unlawful assembly.
She apparently had no idea that on her split screen were burning cars set ablaze by outliers. So while she's talking, they're showing, well, it just didn't seem to go with her rhetoric at the time. MSNBC again.
It's actually relatively mellow, even though it might not seem that way. It's like a sort of, you know, another thing that happens at protests like this is that they sort of settle into almost like a celebratory atmosphere.
Celebratory atmosphere. The third one is the charm from MSNBC.
Most of the crowds, again, that I saw, that I spoke to, that I was interacting with, these are peaceful people that want to get their message across. They brought signs. They're out with families in some places.
Great place to take kids. I don't think so. The headlines, same story. CNN. Trump seizes on Los Angeles protest in contentious use of military amid migrant crackdown. Trump escalates his battle with California. LA Times. Trump wants LA to set itself on fire. Let's rebel smarter. Well, a little too late to rebel smarter. LA is already on fire. And for what reason? Because ICE made 45 arrests, including a 55-year-old illegal resident from the Philippines. Who was this charmer? He was convicted of burglary, sexual penetration with a foreign object, and assault with intent to commit rape. And a Mexican national with a rap sheet that includes shooting up a house and vehicle with people inside, battery on a spouse or cohabitant, willful cruelty to a child, driving under the influence, and assault with a semi-automatic firearm. An illegal alien from Vietnam with a criminal history that includes a conviction for second-degree murder. The list goes on. Look, this was not a witch hunt to round up Abuela Maria. It's law enforcement getting criminals off the street. So what does the left do? Encourages everyone to become criminals by blocking freeways, setting fires, throwing rocks, destroying city property, and attacking federal agents. Might as well hold up a sign that says, "I'm a violent criminal. Please arrest me." And do you think this unrest is limited to Los Angeles? Well, think again. Flash to Dallas. Hundreds gathered downtown Monday night in solidarity with LA protesters. They chanted, "Abolish ICE." waved Mexican and Palestinian flags, lit firecrackers, and held signs like "End Mass Deportations" and "Immigrants Make America Great Again." Police shut down the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge, declared an unlawful assembly, fired pepper balls to push crowds back. The real story? This isn't just about immigration, it's about media betrayal. This isn't just protest anymore. Everybody has the right to protest. That's one of the things that makes this country such a wonderful place to be. This is a movement fed by media distortions and open hostility toward any effort to enforce the law. Abolish ICE? What's that, like defund the police? What does that even mean? What does it look like when you abolish ICE? We just don't have borders anymore? We just absorb everybody that wants to come? And who's pushing that?
If you ask me, it's the people who are in this country who hate America and are intentionally trying to bring it down. Like this is no accident all this happened. It's no accident that Joe Biden and the Democrats allowed millions of all of these people into our country. None of this was an accident. This was all intentional. Now, I don't know exactly yet who's behind it or what the exact agenda is. There's a couple different angles, but it was completely intentional. And all these people protesting, trying to like keep these people in our country, all of these criminals, all these people, attacking Americans. Like when you look at these images, folks, let me know in the comments what you think. But when I look at these images and I see all of these people attacking, burning all this stuff down, and they're waving foreign flags on American soil, defending people who do not have the legal right to be here, what does that mean to you? What does that look like? Because I don't look at these people as real Americans, because otherwise this literally makes no sense. Everybody should be on the same page that this country is for Americans, and people who are here illegally do not have the same rights and privileges as us. I'm never going to apologize for that, and neither should anybody else. But when people are willing to attack people, attack ICE, attack police, do all of this in defense of those who shouldn't be here, and they're waving foreign flags, like what is that to you, folks? Let me know, but I don't know. I just think invasion. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. Let's get back in.
People that live in gated neighborhoods, people that don't deal with overstressed infrastructure and schools. Take a look at this MSNBC so-called journalist making a case that there's nothing wrong with coming and staying in the U.S. illegally.
There are more people of color that live in Los Angeles than white people at this point, and many of those people are undocumented. Those people are our neighbors, our coworkers, our classmates, our friends, our parishioners, fellow parishioners in churches. They are part of the fabric of the city of Los Angeles.
The media isn't just rewarding bad behavior by sugarcoating it, encouraging it. They're actually saying, hey, this is okay. They're creating criminals. They're lying to viewers, even though the video speaks for itself. Look, here's the thing. If you really disagree with Trump, protest peacefully or go home. You have the right to protest. You have the right to assemble. You have the right to carry your signs. You have the right to chant your slogans. But when you start attacking agents, when you start attacking vehicles, when you start setting things on fire, you make a bad situation way, way worse. Before we go, I want to tell you this. This is why mainstream media viewership has tanked. If you want the truth, you need to look for the truth. Find it, demand it. It's out there. You need to cut through the legacy media noise. Don't you want to know what's really going on? Now, some of these networks, it's the reason I refer to them as legacy media, have been around for a long, long time. I was on one of them for over 2 decades. That does not mean they're telling you the truth. It does not mean they're giving you the facts. You, me, all of us, We aren't stupid. We truly aren't. We know what we see. And I have a strong belief that people know the truth when they see it, know the truth when they hear it. The real truth, not what the mainstream media wants us to believe. And this is why I will always tell you the real story, whether you like what I'm saying or not. And listen, if you don't believe what I'm telling you, fact check me. Fact check me. Go see if what I'm telling you is the truth. And if you find something wrong, tell me. Put it in the comments. Send me a note. Tell me I'm wrong. And we'll talk about it. If I miss something, look, I'm not the repository of all knowledge. Do I make mistakes? Of course I do. And if I get something wrong, you tell me. And I'll put it on here and I'll let you know. But my commitment is to give you the real story. May not be fun to hear, but I'll tell you the truth as I see it, research it, and confirm it. May not be what you want to hear, but I promise it'll be what you need to hear.
Dr. Phil is 100% correct. The truth is out there and you have to demand it. You absolutely have to demand it. You have to research it. It's sad to think that this is the age that we are in. But at the same time as the legacy media dies, there are still millions and millions of people who have been brainwashed by all of the garbage and noise and propaganda that these evil entities still continue to push, or somehow are allowed to continue to push this same garbage, even though more and more people are finding out it's absolutely BS. But at the same time, they are still spreading chaos, destruction, and anarchy all over society intentionally for someone else's whim, folks. We are in dangerous times. Stay aware, keep your head up, and look for the truth. But thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought about what Dr. Phil had to say about all of this insanity that the left is causing in America. Thanks again. Like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.